Hi ladies, Sarah here with Faithful Finish Lines, and I came across a concept. It was in a podcast that I was listening to, and I'm so excited by this concept. It's not something I'd really ever thought about before, thought about it in this way before, and it's kind of blowing my mind. And so I wanted to share it with you, and I hope that we can talk about it and discuss it and learn from it together. So the concept is, are you asking yourself, when you talk to yourself, positive or negative questions? If you're asking yourself negative questions, you'll almost always get a negative answer. Whereas if you ask yourself positive questions, you will start to come up with solutions. This is just naturally how our minds work. So let me give you an example that we hear all the time, and I know that I say to myself all the time. Why can't I lose weight? What is wrong with me that I can't lose weight? Why can't I get it together? That's another one we hear women say all the time, and I know I said it to myself when I was heavy. Why can't I get it together in this area of weight loss? That is an extremely negative question. It's already starting in the negative. What's wrong? Why can't I do this? Whereas a positive would be, how can I lose weight quickly and easily? Isn't that amazing, the shift that causes? And I think that this concept is it just fits together so perfectly with what Becky has been teaching us and what we've been learning about the difference between Satan's lies and God's truth. I think that when we ask ourselves these negative questions, it's really a way of being caught up in those lies of the enemy. And I think too about the Bible verse that tells us to take every thought captive. This is a way to take those thoughts captive and start to recognize the truth of God's word. Okay, so I want to give you a few more questions as examples. And then I'd love to talk about this in the comments. So here are some examples of negative questions that will almost always lead to a negative result, negative answer. Why can't I lose weight? What is wrong with me? Why am I always overweight and heavy? Why can't I get it together? And then here are some examples of positive questions. How can I lose weight this year? How can I lose weight easily and still have fun? How can I eat healthy foods I love? What is the good news in this situation? So there's some ideas about positive and negative questions. I would love for you to share in the comments, and let's just discuss this together. What are some negative questions that you realize you ask yourself? And what are some ideas of some positive questions that we can replace those with instead? I'm excited to see what we might talk about with this. I think it's a great concept. I'm Sarah with Faithful Finish Lines. Thank you so much, ladies, for watching. Bye-bye.